Hello, world. I am Ebony. I'm 29 years old, and 3 weeks ago, I was diagnosed with Autism Spectrum Disorder. I sought out this diagnosis on my own. I did have a friend kind of point me in that direction after I voiced some concerns of my own, but I went and got tested, and the test came back of Autism Spectrum Disorder. So, what does that mean? Well, the obvious thing is that I'm autistic. And the diagnosis, though it was daunting, it was very relieving because the majority of my adult life I had come to realize that I was a little bit different and I was a little bit off. And I did view things not so much the same as my peers did. That's if I had any peers at all. So, I'm not the first adult to get diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder, and I'm not going to be the last. So, I want to document it. I want to share myself with the world, and I want the world to share themselves with me. I want to attempt to bridge the gap between persons with autism who are adults and persons without autism who are adults, and possibly answer some of those questions that people have on both sides. There are different scenarios that have come up over the course of my life that if I had known that I had autism and had the tools that are now becoming available to me, maybe those situations would have ended up a little bit different. Maybe there would have been a lot less tears, a lot less anger, and a lot less confusion and frustration. Does that mean that I'm not going to have tears, confusion, frustration, and anger now? Of course not. It's only been 3 weeks, people. I've got a long way to go. However, I want to take people with me on my journey. I want to share what my mind thinks. Because up there in my mind, up there in my noggin, I've lived on an island ever since I was a child. Lots of children have imaginary friends. I used to call it my imaginary island. But it never went away because my island is so perfect to me. My island is my paradise. When I'm on it, everything makes sense to me and everything is correct, and I never misunderstand anybody, and no one misunderstands me. So why would I want something like that to go away? However, it's still an island, and the island still resides in this massive world. And having to navigate through the world without my island would be very scary. So now my island just has a name. It's my autism. And it's okay. And it's going to be a wonderful journey that's going to have many ups and downs. And I am excited and scared. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to come next. But that's adventure. And I love adventure. So, autism spectrum disorder. A lot of people in the world have it. A lot of people don't know they have it. And those who do, they're working on it. They're working on bridging their gap between them and the rest of the world. And this is my turn. I'm so excited to know this. I am so excited to see what the future holds. But I know it won't be easy. But that's okay too. My island is my journey. I'm going to share it with the world.